A nation divided, Gallant's lament. Yoav Gallant, Israel's outgoing defense minister, delivered a powerful farewell speech. His words shook the nation. Gallant condemned the current government. He accused it of leading Israel into moral darkness. Gallant's dismissal came after his public opposition to Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's policies. These policies have deeply divided the nation. Gallant's speech was a desperate plea for unity. He warned of the consequences of the growing societal rifts. Gallant's words resonated with many Israelis. They see their country teetering on the brink. The nation is grappling with internal strife. It faces external threats. Gallant's warnings added urgency to the situation. There is a palpable sense of anxiety in the air. The future of Israel hangs in the balance. The choices made today will have lasting consequences. Netanyahu's government has faced intense criticism. A series of controversial decisions have fueled the fire. One such decision involved a proposed hostage deal. This deal sparked outrage among many Israelis. Gallant publicly opposed it, further escalating tensions. Adding to the controversy was a bill pushed by Netanyahu's coalition. This bill sought to exempt ultra-Orthodox Jews from mandatory military service. This ignited accusations of discrimination. It deepened the divide within Israeli society. Gallant vehemently opposed this bill. He argued that it undermined the principle of shared national burden. Military service is a cornerstone of Israeli identity. Exempting one group was seen as deeply divisive. These controversial moves have pushed Israel to a breaking point. The nation is grappling with fundamental questions of equality and shared responsibility. The stakes are incredibly high. The proposed hostage deal involved exchanging Palestinian prisoners. This was in exchange for the return of Israeli hostages held by Hamas. Many Israelis saw this deal as unacceptable. They argued that it would reward terrorism. This further fueled public anger. Gallant shared these concerns. He argued that such a deal would endanger Israeli lives. He believed it set a dangerous precedent. He was willing to stand up for his beliefs, even if it meant defying his own government. The hostage crisis presented a moral dilemma for Israel. It forced the nation to confront its values. The debate surrounding the deal highlighted the deep divisions within Israeli society. Gallant's stance demonstrated his commitment to principle. He was willing to risk his career for what he believed in. This resonated with many Israelis. They admired his courage. Section 4: Gallant's Plea, Unity and Sacrifice. Gallant's farewell speech was a powerful call for unity. He urged Israelis to come together. He pleaded with them to bridge their differences. He warned that internal divisions threatened the nation's very existence. He reminded Israelis of their shared history. He spoke of the sacrifices made by previous generations. He urged them to remember their common purpose. He emphasized the importance of national unity. Gallant also stressed the importance of shared sacrifice. He argued that all citizens must contribute to the nation's defense. This resonated with many Israelis. They view military service as a sacred duty. His words served as a stark reminder: Israel's strength lies in its unity. Division and discord weaken the nation. He urged his fellow citizens to choose unity. Section 5: Public Outcry and Protests. Gallant's dismissal sparked outrage. Protests erupted across the country. Thousands took to the streets. They voiced their anger at Netanyahu's government. They demanded a change in direction. The protests reflected the deep divisions within Israeli society. They highlighted the growing disillusionment with the government. The situation remains tense. The future remains uncertain. Gallant's words had struck a chord. He had given voice to the concerns of many. His dismissal only amplified his message. It fueled the flames of dissent. The protests showed no signs of abating. They reflected a nation in turmoil. The people were demanding to be heard. Section 6: The Future of Israel, a Nation at Odds. Gallant's emotional farewell speech marked a turning point. It laid bare the challenges facing Israel. It highlighted the deep divisions within society. It served as a warning about the fragility of democracy. The future of Israel hangs in the balance. The choices made in the coming days and weeks will have far-reaching consequences. The world watches anxiously. Gallant's words will continue to resonate. They serve as a reminder of the importance of unity, equality, and shared sacrifice. These are the values upon which Israel was founded. They are the values that will determine its future.